everyone, and welcome to Streamtype Podcasts from streamthegame.net. This is Matt, aka Wombat here, on live and on many other platforms, including PlayStation, Xbox, and God knows whatever else. So, what did you think to E3? Did you think that it was a letdown? Did you think that Microsoft was pretty lame? Sony's was also pretty lame? And Nintendo's Wii U official unveil was pretty lame? They were, weren't they? I think the only thing decent out of E3 this year was Ubisoft. It's unanimous, I can't even say that they actually won. First of all, for Watch Dogs, that just looked incredibly epic. And secondly, one of my favourite of all-time games, the Splinter Cell series, Blacklist. It looks almighty epic. Unfortunately, they just showed it on the PlayStation, on the Xbox. But if you actually look on Wikipedia, it does say that it's coming out for other platforms like PlayStation and PC. So hopefully, fingers and toes crossed that we will see it on cloud gaming. We will see it on live and possibly other platforms. But yeah, really does look epic. Looks better than Conviction. Not that I'm knocking Conviction, because I've spent many hours taking down bad guys on Conviction. But the only thing I didn't like about Conviction is the black and white thing going into the shadows. So no shadows, but it looks spectacular. So Ubisoft, they kicked some real ass, right? The show was pretty weird with the dancers and Flo Rida coming on show and doing his thingy jiggy. But anyway, let's let him get on with that. But yeah, there's some really good stuff coming out of Ubisoft. Wii U, I really do want to buy one, but I don't know. Just for Zombie U, because it just looks like an epic game. Well, we haven't seen any footage, but you've just got the epicness of going around chopping zombies' heads off with the SA-80. It's not an SA-80, it's an M5.56 assault rifle. But it just looks kind of epic, going around and whopping their heads off, doesn't it? You know, you can imagine it outside Tower of London. Take that, you zombie motherfuckers! Right, oh, there you go. The first swear word on the new podcast. I do apologise. No, I don't. We're going to have a big 18 sign to say, warning, if you are under the age of 18, please cover your ears, because there might be some gratuitous swearing and violence throughout the podcast. So, on live, there was this massive rumour on the blogs and the forums throughout the world wide web that Sony was going to be either partnering or buying out either OnLive or Gearkeer. Gearkeer, is that how you actually pronounce it? I don't know. I probably will be corrected somewhere down the line, but one of the many fans of that platform. But there was this rumour that there was going to be, like I say, partnering or buying out, which it never happened. Now, there was a comment somewhere, and I can't remember where it is, but I'll go and check on the old wide web, that Dave Perry, the actual founder of Gearkeer, again, I've said it like that, but if it's not like that, I don't really go and apologise. But anyway, what did Dave Perry say? He said something along the lines that, oh crap, I can't even, oh wait a minute, I know where it is, it's on the forums, just bear with us a second. Right, here we go, here it is. No deal between Sony or Gearkeer. A deal between Sony and Gearkeer doesn't exist, Dave Perry tells Eurogamer. Oh, I'm plugging Eurogamer, there you go. Anyway, this is what he kind of said in their interview with Eurogamer. Again, another plug. I wasn't even at the Sony press conference, Perry told Eurogamer. I was sitting in my hotel room And I know everyone was like, oh my god, are they going to announce cloud gaming? And I was like, no, they're not going to announce cloud gaming. I wasn't even there. Anyway, if you go over to the Stream the Game website, www.streamthegame.net, get into the forums and look under the Gearkeeer, you can read about the no deal between Sony and Gearkeeer there. But if you don't want to go there, fine. You can just go to Eurogamer and read it there. So, a few things first. Well, first of all, I'd like to just talk about Multiview. Multiview, basically, I'm kind of skeptical about Multiview. I mean, the sound of it sounds really incredible. That you're there, you're gaming, right, and you're playing your game. Let's say, for instance, you're playing Borderlands, and then all of a sudden you decide to do a bit of multi-viewing, right? So then you've got like your game. So your game goes over to one side. Let's say the left-hand side, I think it is, and then the spectator view goes over to the right-hand side. But then, so you've got your left eye on your game and your right eye spectating somebody else. And I mean, men don't multitask, right? Men can do like one thing at once. They can game, right? Then press the pause button, right? Take a swill of the beer, unpause, carry on gaming. Now, Multiview, can you imagine this? You've got to put one eye on one thing, one eye on another thing, and do it at the same time. Men don't multitask. It's impossible for us, you know. Women do multitasking, so they'll be pretty good at Multiview. Men, I don't think will be good at it. So I hope there is an option not to Multiview. And another thing, right? We're gonna say this is another thing, right? Whilst we're on the subject of viewing or multi-viewing or spectating, I've said it in several blog posts and forum posts throughout the world, that the arena should have region-specific, oh my god, I've actually said that word first time, specific viewing. So if I want to view just the UK, so if I want to look at members playing on live just in the UK, I should just be able to go into the options, click UK only, click, press spectate, go into the arena, and there it is. All the gamers playing games in the UK. If I want to just go and have a look in sunny USA, click USA, back to arena, away we go, we're viewing. How hard can that be? I mean, I know there's other countries, I know there's other players that sign up and they're from different parts of the world, but as I see it, you've got onlive.co.uk and onlive.com, right? An American site and an English site, or Great Britain and America, right? So you'd have thought that us gamers from sunny Britain would just want to have a look, if we could, at sunny UK and vice versa, right? So again, I've said it in blog posts and forum posts throughout the world, but I really would like to see this happen, right? And I've said this and all, right? I've got a micro console. I've got the official, not the universal controller, just the original OnLive controller, right? So I'm playing, and all of a sudden, up at top right hand screen, your battery is running seriously low, right? So you plug it in to charge, right? So you've got it now wire controlled, you've got it a wire plugged in, so you're playing your game, right? You should just be able to press the OnLive dash button, and oh, that's how much my battery's charged. My battery's charged 89%. Oh, I can unplug it for a wee while now and carry on playing, right? You've just absolutely no fucking idea, swore again, how full your battery is, right? And it's just ridiculous. I mean, if we can stream games down good old copper wiring or down fibre optic wiring, I'm sure they'll be able to do a little bit of code programming that when you press your button, you know how full your battery is. So are you listening? Are you listening, Mr. Perlman? I want a battery empty full display icon, or some way of doing it. Anyway, rant over with. Now then, games. Apparently they've announced some new games, right? But first of all, I'd like to see the old games they announced, right? I want to see Red Orchestra 2, yeah? And why the hell have EA, of Activision, not pulled the fingers out, right? Surely, right, by now, right, one way or the other, we could have some of their games on the service, right? It's just getting to the point now, somebody's taking the piss, right? So, you know, hopefully this next 12 months, right, pull your finger out, or pull your socks up, EA, pull your socks up, Activision, come on. I know many people want Battlefield, right? I know many people want the Call of Duty, right? But me personally, I want to see some Transformers on the service, right? Transformers War of Cybertron, classic game. And I believe the new one, is it Fall of Cybertron? That's going to be awesome as well. I just want to go around and kick some Decepticon ass. Why can it not happen? Anyway, they've said they've announced 11 new games. Fair enough. Let's have a look what they said. OnLive announces 11 new games. The list is as follows: Aliens, Colonial Marines. We could talk about the Aliens games and the Aliens films. You can just picture it, can't you? Hudson going on one of his colonial rants, right? How can they turn the power off, man? They're fucking aliens! Anyway, The Cave. I don't know who The Cave is, right? But I'm now going to Google it. So, anyway, The Cave. Right, just bear with us a second. Wait till the old Google box loads up. The Cave game. Who created The Cave? Free online games, The Cave. The Cave test. Heavy game. Is this? I don't think it's this one. Probably end up taking me to a porn site, won't it? No, I don't know who that is. The Cave. Anyway, I'll Google that later. Right? Darksiders 2. Hell yeah. I don't even know what hell yeah is. Hitman. Never really liked Hitman. Inversion. It's got panned, hasn't it? The game's got panned. London 2012. The official video game of the Olympics. Nobody really wants to play that. Well, you know, somebody will, but they're sad. Anyway, Metro Last Light. To be honest, I played Metro on the Xbox a while ago, and I really didn't like it. I never really give it a whirl on live. Ravaged. That looks quite interesting. Sid Meier's Civilization 5, Gods and Kings. His Pirates games are good, right? South Park, The Stick of Truth. No. Saints Row the Third. Enter the Dominatrix. No, not really. To be honest, my personal opinion, and probably a lot of people will agree with me, that Saints Row the Third, or just Saints Row in general, is just a glorified Grand Theft Auto rip-off. And hands up for those people who think that Grand Theft Auto 5 is going to make a surprise release for this November, just to take on the Call of Duty and Call of Duty Black Ops. Me, I can see it happening. I can really see it happening, but I've known to be wrong many times before. So if I'm wrong, I'll hold my hand up. But I'm not. But if I am, I will hold my hand up. So, these are the games which are meant to be coming, along with many others, like From Dust. Where has that gone to? Fortress Craft. God damn it, my brain's gone blank. Red Orchestra. That's what I was saying. Red Orchestra 2, Heroes of Stalingrad. What's happened to that? There's all these games what are meant to be coming and aren't doing. Now, talking about games what are coming, right? I know it's having a bit of a hard time with you Steam users, right? Which is Orion or Dino Beatdown, Orion Prelude and all that. It was meant to be coming. No, it is coming. It's just got slightly delayed because the Steam version was full of almighty bugs. But they are working on it, and they have said that it is coming. I will just give you the actual thing, what it says on the website. It's meant to be coming about title update number 3. Here we go, the OnLive version. The the live version sadly had to see another day due to our immediate focus shifting towards the hotfix updates all for May. The good news is that all of the fixes, optimization, polish and additions will be, of course, applied towards the OnLive version of the game. We are hard at work on title update number 1 and are looking to get the OnLive version incorporated around by title update number 3. So, how long is a piece of string? Long as you want it to be. When is this gonna game see the light of day OnLive? I would like to think that it will be before September. I'm hoping round about August. When it's my birthday, I've got a little bit of time off. Can do a bit of T-Rex hunting or being hunted by T-Rex. Because I think that will be a really good game for the OnLive platform. I think that could be kind of the shooter, you know, that people are looking for. I mean, I know people want the Call of Duty and they want the Battlefields, but I really don't think that EA and Activision care at this moment for OnLive. Personally, EA are focusing towards their Origin service and competing with the almighty Steam, and Activision are just happy making money hand over fist from all these console people. So, you know, until OnLive or cloud gaming starts to take a significant amount of customers from those platforms, then I don't think you're going to see any Activision games, which is a real sad state of affairs, because they have got some classic games, one notably being the Transformer game, War of Cybertron, and the actual sequel. Is it a sequel or a prequel? I think it's a sequel. Fall of Cybertron. I shall just Google box that. Fall of Cybertron release date. Fall of Cybertron. Here we go. They are making a PC version, so you never know. You never know. You're looking at a raffle. In stores, 28th of August 2012. One of the biggest Xbox 360 games of 2012. You could be right there, because the first one was an epic game, and I had many hours kicking some Decepticon ass. Now then, what I'd like to talk about, we've talked about the games and the stuff like that. A quick question for you, alright? Hands up again. Would you like to see an official forums for OnLive? I know there's like other forums and blog spots what talk about the OnLive and the cloud gaming, but I do feel myself that the platform, the service, whatever you want to call it, they need an official forums. Or if they don't want to go for an official forums, I think that they should open the blog a little bit more, possibly integrate a better open a comment system where people can come in, right? And if they get more bloggers on, they need more bloggers, right? And they need more information on their website about games what are coming. Let's say, for instance, they've just done a deal with, I don't know, let's say they're doing a deal for another game. Let's be hypothetical, and let's say they have got the latest Activision game coming out, right? Let's say they have Call of Duty coming out, for instance, right? They could have a blog post about it when it's aiming to become, and then let people write about it. It just seems to be very closed off. I mean, I know, like say, people go on various forums, one notable forum, and other forums that are, like, have been there, sadly quiet, and we're just getting going. I mean, we're extremely new. we're trying to cater for the good people of Blighty, you know, and other people are welcome from all over the world. We're not knocking them, but we just want to, you know, get some of the old Lancashire twang going, you know. But you know, but their blog or something, or their website needs to be opened up a bit more. It's just too bland, you know. And you go onto the website and you get that frustrating video going, online gaming has just gone mobile. You know, it's a real pain in the ass. You know, and it's just like I say, it just needs something just to get it going. And our forums, right, could be the solution. I mean, I don't know if they've got the manpower to run a forums, but they're not that difficult. Here we go. Do you want a little bit of annoyance? Here we go. Come on, you bitch, load up.
Online gaming has just gone mobile, delivering the hottest video games to your tablet or...
Isn't that just annoying, or what? You know, pain in the ass. Anyway, it needs more. Anyway, that's me rant. So anyway, we've talked about Dino Beatdown, the games what are meant to be coming, Multiview. How cool, going back to Multiview and Google TV and LG G2 series TVs, how cool was that remote control, right? I mean, if I had any money, I'd be buying one of them instead of me cheap, home-branded, you know, Superstore TV. You know, not everybody can afford these Bravia TVs or out like that. You know, you've got to go and get your Tesco's finest TV. But, you know, hey, it does the trick. But how cool was that remote control? You know, buttons on one side, you turned it over, and it had a keypad. And apparently, what did they say they were doing? They were going to work with LG to incorporate some sort of, make the controller better. How cool was that? You know, but you know, if you're a Google TV or a smart TV, a clever TV as I like to call them, smart's too, you know, smart and clever, same thing, innit? You know, but how cool is that? Anyway, right. So what I want to talk about now is a certain competition we've got going. It's not 100% finalised yet, and I can't exactly tell you what it is, but it's really cool, right? The developers we're working with, right, are trying to put us something together, which is quite special for the OnLive people, you know. All you need to do is sign up to the website, right? And when, hopefully, sometime next month, right, when we get the go-ahead, right, to do it, you're going to be impressed. Anybody who's followed our podcast before from the Games Ingredient, which let me go back to that anyway. Anybody who's followed our podcast from the Games Ingredients, right, will know that we've done some smashing, if not amazing, competitions in the past. We've worked with Sony and Guerrilla Games, giving away an exclusive signed copy of Killzone 3. We've worked with Codemasters. We've worked with We've worked with wait a minute, he'll come to me in a minute. Them who did Hustle Kings, me mind's gone a blank. Hustle Kings. Oh, I do apologise to the guys of Hustle Kings. I tell you, I've had a long day, right? I had to go. I'll tell you very briefly. I bought a web camera, tried it on 2 different laptops, and the microphone was crackling like a bitch. So I took it back, got a brand new one, brought that back, exactly the same. So if that's not a pain in the ass, a waste of petrol and time just to get there, it does your head in. But anyway, so that didn't work, right? Hustle Kings, Vufu Studios. I do apologise, guys. I tell you what, like I say, I've had a busy day, but that's no excuse. But we work with them. But anybody who, like you say, anybody who's followed the Games Ingredients, know we've done some awesome competitions, and we're not going to make competitions regular. It's just like, because we've just set up this new venture, Stream the Game, which is dedicated to cloud gaming and people who like to cloud game. We've been contacting a few of the OnLive partners to see if we can put some stuff together, and a couple of responses are pretty awesome, right? So we'll divulge more in a week or so. What I'd like you to do, right, just sign up to the website, come and participate. What we need is some people from lovely Britain, lovely Blighty to come on. Just sign up, right, and come and enjoy yourselves. You can listen to me ramble on in my thick, horrible Lancashire twang. But if you're a Scouser, if you're a Cockney, come on, give us some of that good old banter. Now, like I've said, right, trumped, farted. Anyway, oh, that smells. Anyway, it does as well. That's potato pie and chips and gravy from earlier on this afternoon. Like I said, come and join the forums. Come and comment on the blogs, right? And we'll divulge more. What I'll do when we're getting closer to putting this bit of a starting competition out, right, put it on the Twitter, just sign up to the website, into the thing. What we'll do, like we've always done with past competitions, we'll just put all the names in a hat, we'll draw one out. Unfortunately, it will be UK only. I must stress and specify that it will be for members of the United Kingdom only, right? But you're gonna be impressed. Now, I can say, but anyway, right. So, like I say, I hope you've enjoyed it. Well, we got loads of more chatting to come in the near future. We'll try and get the podcast out once a month. We'll aim for round about the 10th of each month, right? But up to then, get into the forums, come and introduce yourself, right? Come and tell us what games you like to play, what you don't like to play, what you'd like to see happening on live, or even if you play Kia. God, I probably said that wrong again, but I don't care. Come and tell us. Anyway, this is Matt, aka Wombat here, for Stream Pie. I like that. Stream Pie. Stream Time Podcast. Only at streamthegame.net. I nearly said only at thegamesingredient.net then. I tell you that, I've done them for so long, right? It's just etched onto your brain. Anyway, that's me signing off. Hope you've enjoyed yourself. We'll speak soon. Ta-ra!